Hello, everyone. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, all the new people. We're going to do a quick video. We will be back to YouTube soon. We're just going to update everyone a little bit on my health, and we'll do this quick video. We will get back to Bible study soon. My voice is basically half shot still, and we can't sing right now hardly. We tried to sing at church. It didn't go very well Sunday morning at Mom's church. She sang a song Sunday morning to the special, so I wanted to be at her church. We were pretty tired Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, and we just watched a lot of church, watched my 2 morning services from my church. We finally got a hold of somebody in the office, and I think Mom has left messages about me being in the hospital. But I talked to someone there today, let them know I still need prayer, and I couldn't get a hold of the pastor's wife today. A lot of times that phone will just ring off the hook until it disconnects or until someone hangs it up. So she didn't answer today, but we will eventually get a hold of her or see her at church Wednesday night. I'm going to try to go to my church Wednesday night. Tomorrow I see the psychiatrist. Today I saw the therapist. I see her again Thursday. And she suggests I do the community program again. Excuse me, which I have done before. So we'll just keep this short. We won't put it as a YouTube short, but we will put it as a regular video. I know I don't do a lot of regular videos, but we will try to do them more often. Do YouTube shorts more often, because the video of Mom and Adam joining in and singing with her, even though it's short, we may eventually do the whole song if she can do the whole song and remember. A lot of times she does remember. I can't sing with her right now, but I am singing sometimes and singing to the music in the car if I feel like it. But we are still not got our full voice back yet, so we are using mint for the nausea. Imitrol, or I got my nausea medicine refilled again. So we have like 2 or 3 new medicines, and the doctor called me in some stuff Saturday. I don't know if he called it in before I left the hospital, because they said I couldn't get prescriptions, but either he overwrote all that and gave me the prescriptions anyway for 2 medicines. Now, one I already had, and it was a newer medicine from my psychiatrist before I went to the hospital. So I have like a month's worth of it, and then I see her tomorrow. And then he gave me a medicine for the nerve pain. I haven't heard of it before, but it's for nerve pain and bipolar. And because I started having the serotonin syndromes again in the hospital, where they gave me something, I don't remember everything that they gave me because I was pretty out of it. But they gave me something that meant, and they said it was supposed to help my serotonin. Instead, it made me worse. And because I wasn't getting much sleep, I started having the muscle cramps in my legs again. And I had to have my walker either Friday night or Saturday at the hospital. I think it was Friday night she brought it. And so I did better. I couldn't walk even to the phone because it was on the way down the hallway. There was all the tables for the one part with the TV, and then the tables to eat, and then another TV, and like chairs and stuff to sit on our couches. And then you go past that, you go all the way to the left, and then at the very back corner is the phone. So I struggled even getting to the phone. And so I stayed in my room a lot. I watched some TV on the TVs when I got upstairs. I had a TV in my room when I was on lockdown. So I was on lockdown for 2 days to get I was dehydrated. They had to give me fluids. My sodium was very low, even though it's usually not low. So they had to limit my fluids a little bit, give me sodium, give me IVs. So I still have the marks from the IVs and stuff on my arm, and then mark on the other arm for shots or different things. I had 2 shots, 2 different medicines when I was in the ER part, and then later I went to lockdown. They didn't even tell me I was going to lockdown, but they did it for my own safety. So for 2 days in lockdown, then we got all my levels straight, and then they switched me to Gatorade only for the dehydration and the sodium levels to go up. And then once they were up, we went upstairs, and they had water and lemonade, tea and coffee at different times, tea, lemonade, and water. And I mostly just drank water and tried to limit my fluids a little bit so my sodium didn't go up again or be too low. Too low again. And then we just rested a lot Sunday. I've tried to rest as much as I can. And so last night I fully got like an hour or close to an hour's nap in my recliner, which I never sleep in the recliner, but I was so tired I slept in the recliner. Mom sleeps in her recliner all the time, and takes a nap for like an hour to 2 hours at a time, and I let it rest. So when she's sleeping, I don't play the guitar, I don't practice the piano, and all of that stuff. So I missed you guys. I thank all the support and prayers. I thank all the supportive people. Daniel is blocked. his social worker, or that's also Daniel, is blocked on Instagram and on YouTube. And the only mod right now is we have is Biscuit. And eventually we may get some more mods, but we're not going to have YouTube chat for a while or ever. Eventually we might, when when we're less stressed and when we're doing better, we might eventually let the chat happen again. But for right now, because of the trolls, because of Daniel, because of everyone not following simple instructions or following the rules and trying to start drama, trying to start a bunch of negative stuff about Daniel, all we can do is pray for Daniel. Let God handle it. And we're past the 3 minutes, so we will put this as a regular video. And this is my update. I can't think of anything else. We see the psychiatrist tomorrow. We see the therapist again on Thursday. My aunt from St. Louis area is coming down. And then she's going to take my other aunt and uncle to Texas to see my cousins down there. And her son. I mean, my aunt's son and my cousins down there. And his wife and kids. And then one of them is in the band, and one of them is in the band in college. So one just started college, and one is probably high school or something now. And so they're going to get to see them perform with the band for, I guess, football season or something. And then, I don't know, maybe the other one performed for the band too for football season. I don't even remember everything that they play, but they both are in the band. And one's in the college band, and one's in like a high school or junior high band. And that's all I know. I will continue to see doctors. We're going to maybe start the community program. And we have lots of mental health apps on our phone and Bible apps on our phone. And we watch a lot of Bible stuff on... somebody just got hurt on the football game. I just have it on mute right now. Looks like Tampa Bay. Somebody got hurt. I don't know what number, but somebody got hurt. And Detroit's up 7-0. If anybody cares about the football game, we're going to watch the other football game, I guess, after this one goes off. And I think Houston's playing somebody. This is Tampa Bay versus Detroit. So I've just tried to watch a lot of football. I watched the Chiefs game. Or actually, I didn't watch the Chiefs game. I just say the highlights because we were watching church all day Sunday. And then Sunday night, we watched a little bit of the football game. The night game, we didn't watch any of the day games, but I saw the highlights here and there in all Sports Center. So we'll watch football, we'll watch Sports Center, and we'll try to get some more rest tonight. Right now, it's hard for me to calm myself down and stop talking. We had to check ourselves out of the hospital because they weren't giving me half of my medicines or part of my medicines that I thought I needed. And some of the medicines they didn't even have in their pharmacy at the ER or the upstairs or that hospital. So they asked me what pharmacy I had. So eventually they gave me something at the pharmacy. And that's my update for now. That's all I know. We're doing our best. We're trying not to drive Mom crazy. So we're in our room right now watching football instead of watching football with her. And we will reach out to people on social media. The supportive ones, we did block a lot of people on Discord. We did block some people on Instagram. And I blocked some people, or I blocked one person on like everything and Facebook because he didn't stop with the drama and everything about Daniel. And right now I didn't need the drama, and I was doing bad enough with the drama. And so I got stressed out so bad from all the drama and from the negativity and from all the stuff about Daniel that wasn't even true that I had to go to the hospital. It's not Daniel's fault. It's not everybody else's fault, but I have to keep people blocked right now for my sanity. And I know everyone's concerned about me. We're doing the best we can right now. And we just have to be positive and have positive people in our lives and only talk to positive people. If you can't be positive and you're always going to start drama about somebody or the trolls or something, then I have to keep you blocked for now. We might unblock some people in the future. Even people we know for years right now are blocked. Some people are on final warnings. And in the future, we will change the rules up a little bit. And we will just ignore, block, and go on. Ignore, block, and go on. And then if you're subscribed to my channel, we will pray for you. And we'll pray for everyone that watches my channel. I appreciate all the views on the Adam video with Mom. And it's getting close to like thousands and thousands and thousands of views. And it will eventually probably beat my one where I ate the hat video. If you guys have ever seen that or that stream. That's got 10,000 views. You can go to my most popular and see that. And we will eventually get 1,600 subscribers again. We're getting close, and we're getting like over like 30-something subscribers that are new. So I appreciate all the love and support and all the positive people, and I'll keep talking to the positive people. I unblocked a few people and let them know that for now we have to keep you blocked. And I'm sorry. That's just what I have to do for my mental health and my sanity. So I don't go back to the hospital. And the hospital wasn't the best experience for me. And some people were nice, some people were not. Some people were really great. They're giving me some information for filing a complaint and grievances. One security guard was like coming in or doing something when I was leaving the hospital with, and my aunt and uncle picked me up and took me for get a pizza, and we picked it up and we went home. Um, so that's, I'm not going to tell everything, but like it wasn't the best experience. They weren't giving me some of my medicines. So we just had to eventually come home. And I signed the paper saying AMA and all that stuff. I'm checking out of my own will or whatever it was. I didn't read the whole thing. But like you just said, that I'm checking out. And then they were going to give me no prescriptions. But they eventually did, or they did it before I left. So I appreciate all the doctors there because they did help some. And some of the nurses were really nice, and some of the staff was really nice. But sometimes I was driving people crazy because I didn't shut up, and sometimes I was asking a million questions, and they just kept telling me to go back to my room. So I was doing the best I could. They didn't even like it when I was like washing my hands and stuff because they thought I was coming back to the attendant, nurse's desk, security, and all that. And they even had to help me with the TV because half the time I couldn't get it to work, or I couldn't be patient enough to change the channels or the volume. And sometimes they even had to come in there and help me with the TV and either turn it up or turn it down so I can rest. Detroit just got a touchdown, a rushing touchdown, 78-yard rushing touchdown. So that's good. So we're doing the best we can with what we have, and we'll go spend a lot of time at church, spend a lot of time watching different churches, like my church and Elevation Church, and the apps that the therapist gave me to do, and different things. If you need mental health apps, I use Calm, I use Balance, I use the new one, which is called Soak, SOAK Stream. So if you're having any mental health problems and you need some help, try the Calm app, try the Balance app, try different apps on your phone for mental health free apps. I think I got a free year of Balance, so I have it till like sometime next year. And then eventually I may have to delete it, but I get it free for a year, and they were seeing something on Facebook where it was free for a year. So they still may be doing that. I don't know because I did it a few months ago. But we have church apps. We have my church app that texts me from time to time about different things. We are getting baptized Sunday morning. So we're just trying to get through, be spiritually clean, work on our negativity, work on our positivity, work on our mental health, work on our health, and see all my doctors. I had to get rescheduled some doctors, like my knee doctor. Monday, I think I see the pain management. And Tuesday, I'm supposed to see my one of my other doctors. And I've got appointments next month too. And so we just have to see our therapist a couple of times a week or as much as possible, or once a week, when we get a little bit better, and see my psychiatrist as needed and take my medicine. And I was already taking my medicine, but I get so stressed out and spending so much time talking to everyone and worrying about the drama, worrying about everything about Daniel, that he didn't even have cancer. And it's not his fault, but some people are just going to be liars and trolls and try to mess with me. And even though Daniel apologized, he sent me another friend request on Instagram. Someone else asked me about my Instagram. So right now we're not accepting any new people on Instagram or Twitter, or X or whatever. But we will, you can follow me and you can see my stuff, but I'm not going to talk to anyone new on Instagram because I don't know who it could be or who's going to start more drama. So for now, we're not accepting any new people on Instagram or X, or if you find my Facebook or anything. We're not accepting new people. And I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm getting support from my family. I'm getting support from my friends and the positive people. And we have our prayer list, and we're doing the best we can. I took the stuff about Daniel's cancer off, but I still have him on the prayer list, just his name, for whatever he needs. He's still going to be prayed for, but he can't add me on any social media or on Instagram or YouTube or anything. And we're going to keep it on subscriber only. We're going to keep it on no chat. We're going to keep it on, we don't need slow mode if we don't have a chat, but, we only have one mod right now, and then me to handle everything. And, we're going to get by. I don't know how we're going to get by, but with God and my family and friends and positive people, we will get by, and eventually we'll get better. We may need some help for a while, and eventually the meds will work better. They're already helping my nerve pain. The one he gave me for nerve pain is already doing good. And I'm not as much leg cramps, and probably because I slept good, it's improved. So we're on that medicine twice a day. We're on, I'm not going to tell all the medicines, but we're on a newer medicine for mental health and bipolar and for mood and sleep. And we're on another medicine. We have another injured Tampa Bay, looks like. Wow, they keep getting injured today. And then we have the other medicine that, she changed me to not long ago. And I was already doing much better. But then the stress just, got to me. So sad that everybody's getting injured today. But, eventually they'll help them and whatever. And the Detroit's winning 14-0 right now. And they're in the second quarter. They're working with the guy on the field, whatever it is and whatever the injury is. He's moving around and awake, but he's in pain or something and he hurt something. So they'll get that taken care of. We're trying to keep these videos short. This one's a little bit longer, but I appreciate everyone's love and support on the Adam and Mom video. We'll try to do more things like that, or me and Mom singing stuff too. Adam sung a little bit more with her today. She doesn't remember the whole song, but yeah, he sung, and I tried to sing along too, but yeah, he started going again today, and this is the first time he's ever done that. Now, he will show out and give you attention for food and beg and beg and beg for food. Say, I love you, just whine and cry and be really loud and start whining really loud for beg for food. And that's basically what he does. So if you like my Adam videos, we may do some members only, but most of them are going to be regular. When we go back to fostering, we will do some member only videos and then some regular as well. Try to do more YouTube shorts. Try to do more of these videos. Eventually, we'll get back to John 11 and read the notes. We may have to start breaking the Bible studies up into 3 to 4 videos or 3 to 4 streams. But eventually, we'll get through, like maybe do a section at a time. My Bibles are marked for like a section at a time. And then one day, then do the notes. Like we still have the notes to do. I don't know if I'll read the children's Bible anymore, maybe once in a while. And then Daniel lied about his age and stuff too. He's not, 16. He's a lot older than 16 and he doesn't really look 16. But I thought, a lot of people look older for their age. So I didn't try to, I got suspicious later. But I didn't get really suspicious even when everybody was telling me that it wasn't true. That he's a real person. But, he doesn't, some of all the stuff he's been saying is not true. And I've forgiven him. I've moved on. It still bothers me a little bit, but I've tried to forget about it, move on, forgive him, and move on. I've forgiven everyone who just didn't listen to the rules and listen to the one rule we had about Bible study only. No drama, no negativity, no talking about anything but John 11 or Bible stuff. And scriptures are welcome, prayer requests are welcome, but sometimes I'm just going to need positivity and, people are going to have to follow the rules or they're going to eventually be blocked. And comments only for right now. No chat. I don't know when we're turning the chat back on. We may never turn the chat back on because if our channel grows, we won't be able to monitor the chat and everything too. And there's a lot of people that just bother me and they don't stop. So, and you can block them all you want to. They have 50 accounts or something. So you can block them one at a time, but eventually they're just going to make new accounts. I know at one time I had 30 accounts and I trolled Fears a lot and I trolled other people. So eventually he kept blocking them all, but in figuring out it was me or people would tell him, hey, that's Carrie. I think it's Carrie. But yeah, we got through all that. We don't bother Fears anymore. We did the one truth stream. Then we try to let it all go. Forgive Fears for everything he does. And he can talk about me all day long, but we don't talk about him and we don't try to let the negativity get into our heads. It's hard right now. There's a lot of negative people out there, a lot of people being negative. But right now, we're just blocking and trying to ignore them and move on and forgive them. They don't know what they're doing half the time. Some people are just going to be like that and don't listen to anything I have to say. And they're trying to warn me, but I didn't need like 15 to 20 people trying to warn me about Daniel or just say that you're not going to call him by a specific name or specific gender and that, everything about him is a sin or transgender is a sin and all of these different things. I don't care about any of that kind of stuff. I don't care. I love everyone. God loves everyone. I may get mad at people from time to time and I may not like people from time to time, but I still love everyone because the Christians, you're supposed to love everyone. Treat each other how you want to be treated. No one wants to be bothered about the drama and everything 24/7 or all this drama. So treat me as you would want to be treated. I don't care about the drama. I don't care about the negativity. And I don't want negativity right now because I've been sick. And I just got out of the hospital Saturday. Still not back to myself, and I don't know when I'll be back to myself. But I thought we would do a video. We were going to kind of keep it short, but we kind of rambled a little bit. But that's what's been going on, and we just don't care about the negativity right now, and we don't care about the drama, and we don't want drama on my channel. So if you can't stop doing the drama and the negativity or following the rules, then you will get blocked. And we may not give chances anymore, and you just get immediately blocked. I don't care who you are, if you're a member or anything like that, or a former mod. I'm sure Biscuit will probably never get blocked because she's supportive. But, eventually we might get some more mods when we turn the chat back on. But for right now, we're doing the best we can with what we have. We are one person. We have one mind, one heart, one body. And right now my body and mind are shutting down a little bit and, having some problems. So, my heart and my mind sometimes won't calm down, but then my body wants rest. And sometimes you just need rest. And if I can't rest, then we will get sicker and we may have to go back to the hospital. But I prefer not to be on lockdown again or anything like that. So we're just going to try to do everything outpatient and just get by, because we can get by with God. We can get by with prayer. We can get by with singing. We can get by with listening to praise music. We can get by with praying and worshiping in tongues. So I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate all the thoughts and concerns. But for now, we have to try to keep it and follow the rules. The rules are on every, I think, Bible study and most Bible study streams. If you want to check them out, we're still going to update them soon, the next time we actually stream. And there will be no chat. There will be no live chat on any future streams right now. And we will do videos, shorts, things like that, short videos. And this is a video to update everyone. So I appreciate it. We love you guys. God loves you. I'll try to be positive. I'll try to do positivity. My cousin husband said, read the book of Daniel. I don't know when I'll read the book of Daniel. I'm still trying to get through John. But sometime we'll start reading a little bit of Daniel. We'll start doing my Bible studies of the student Bible. It has all these sections. So eventually we'll get to like the 2-week sections and parts. And then there's a 6-month thing. And then there's the 3-year reading plan. We'll eventually get through the whole Bible. It may take 4 years. We're eventually going to get through the whole Bible. And my channel is continuing to grow, and we're getting new subscribers. And I appreciate all the new people. You can leave me comments, and you can comment on my videos and streams. But for now, we're not doing chat. And I hope everyone understands that it's for my own sanity, for my own mental health. And we're trying our best to, not bother my mom and not bother my family. My aunt came over today after she's seen the doctor, and my uncle. They got their flu shots, and she's going to get a medicine to help her as well. And, yeah, I mean, I don't have any more updates, I don't think. Just watching football and just trying to chill. I'm sure they'll update all the injury stuff later, and I don't have the sound on, so it's getting closer to halftime. And then there's the other game later, so what is chill and watch football tonight? If you reach out to me on Discord or Instagram or X, if I already talked to you, you can do that. And I appreciate the love and support and prayers. I do continue to need your prayers. It's Mike Evans, and he's on one of them stretchers or carts or something. So I don't know where they're taking him, if they're going to take him to the locker room or the tent or whatever. But they got him on a cart. That's all I know. They're working on it. And I don't know if it's a leg injury or arm injury or concussion protocol or what it is, but something happened, and it's Mike Evans. That's all I know. So if you know who Mike Evans is for Tampa Bay, he just got injured a little bit ago, and they've got him on the cart and stuff. And I mean, I hope he gets better and hope he's not out for weeks or months or whatever, but they'll figure it out. The ball's loose. I think Detroit got the ball. Detroit has the ball. Again, and they just, recovered the fumble. So fumble or something, they recovered it. They got the ball now. Love you guys. We'll miss you guys for a little bit, but we'll be back soon. We're still getting our voice back, so eventually we will be back to Bible study. Not today, and it may not be till next week, but we'll try to keep everyone updated, and the people I do talk to can keep everyone else updated on Discord and stuff. I don't have a Discord server anymore. I let everybody else have it because I couldn't control it or have control over it because I got locked out of that Discord. So we don't have the Discord server anymore, and people just started being crazy in there, inviting a million people that I said invite only, and they didn't listen, and they just were trolling me, and yeah. That I didn't need that. So we just left it. I don't know if we'll ever do a Discord server or be in a Discord server again. Joey's server is a little more chaotic and a little more negative, and there's people in there that have trolled me in the past. Maybe they don't troll me now, but they've trolled me in the past, and they complain about everything I do. So for my sanity mental health, we're not going to do a Discord server. We'll talk to people privately on Instagram and X and Discord. I don't talk to too many people on Facebook except friends or family or my messenger. We were never going to give our phone number out to anyone, but it is on my Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but we don't answer it. Like for strangers or for people, we just don't answer it unless it's like friends or family. So anything else, I can't think of anything else right now, and we're trying our best to end this so it's not too long. But I appreciate everyone. We'll see you guys soon. We'll do videos, we'll do the shorts, we'll do stuff like that. And thank you for all the love and support. That's all I can say right now. Love you guys. Bye bye.